Good evening. A murder investigation's been launched in Bournemouth after a teenager died following a fight. Police were called to the Tesco Express on Wimborne Road in Winton just before 1 o'clock this morning. They found 17-year-old Jack Gudge unconscious outside. He was taken to hospital but died. 4 people have been arrested. A search has been called off for a crew member who went overboard from a cargo vessel in the English Channel. A helicopter from Leon Solent and a lifeboat from Shoreham helped teams scour an area 27 miles southwest of Newhaven. The final section of Didcot Power Station will be demolished early tomorrow morning. It partially collapsed in February, killing 4 men, but only 1 body has been recovered so far. The site owners, RWE Npower, say the operation is extremely complicated. People in Reading have been reflecting after the terror attack in Nice on Bastille Day. Organisers of a 2-day French festival decided to still go ahead with the event, but those who lost their lives have been remembered. Mary Stanley reports.
Organisers called it a show of solidarity. British and French people coming together in Reading to remember those caught up in the attack in Nice.
I am very sad and I am shocked.
I can't believe it could arrive, something like this.
Among those performing at the Bastille event in Forbury Gardens, a local dance group with several members from France.
You see the TV programmes and there are people there in the sunshine, a lovely blue sea and the bloodbath. I mean, it's such a horrible thing. And yeah, we're going to dance today, of course we are, but it still feels a little bit, bit sad.
3 days of national mourning began today in France after a lorry drove into crowds watching fireworks on the seafront in Nice at the end of Bastille Day. It's the 3rd attack in the country in 2 years. Reading MP Alex Sharma led a minute's silence.
The worst thing that we could have done is to cancel this event. I think that would be cowering to these evildoers, and that is something that we should not allow to happen. I hope people will enjoy themselves, but they will keep in their mind and in their prayers the people of France and what has happened in France, and reflect on that as well.
The event celebrating French life and culture continues tomorrow. Mary Stanley, ITV News, Reading.
A special event aimed at preventing children from falling behind with their reading skills over the summer holidays has been held at Brighton's Jubilee Library. Young people are being encouraged to read as much as they can this summer. Charlotte Wilkins explains.
A love of reading can start at an early age, but children's ability can often dip during the summer holidays. But research carried out by the University of Sussex hopes to combat that. Reading 2 challenging books back to back can significantly increase vocabulary and reading skills, especially in young teenagers.
Actually, just the experience of reading 2 whole novels, engaging with them, getting excited by them, getting to the end is very powerful for children's reading abilities to actually increase, and also for their engagement in books, which is the most important thing.
While not every young person has a natural desire to want to read, there are plenty of ways to spark interest.
You just have to experiment, try different books, go to your nearest library, look at different genres.
Not only will it improve your intelligence in a way, if you're having a bad day you can escape and there's characters you can relate to.
You get that internal sort of perspective, and then when you can relate to that yourself, it's just such a lovely feeling. So that's what I really love about reading.
Charlotte Wilkins, ITV News, Brighton.
In sport, Reading have signed Dutch winger Roy Berends from Bundesliga side Hertha Berlin. The 28-year-old has signed a 3-year deal for an undisclosed fee. The Royal saying he opted for Reading ahead of a number of other clubs. Weather time now. Here's Philippa Drew.
From blizzards to pool, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Hello there. Well, the rest of the weekend looks fairly settled. Mostly dry, sunny spells and staying fairly warm and humid. Overnight tonight, a dry picture across the region. Clear spells here and there, but a fairly muggy feel to things. Temperatures hovering around 14 or 15 degrees. So tomorrow morning, well, a fair amount of cloud around for some. Probably the best of any sunny spells down towards the south coast. But I think through the afternoon, sunny spells breaking out more widely. 1 or 2 showers on the cards too. But for most of us, a dry and another warm end to the day. A quick look at the high tides then for Bournemouth around 8 in the morning and again around 8 in the evening. And then for the next few days, well, a lot of dry and warm weather continuing through Monday and Tuesday, but thundery showers on the way, especially so later Tuesday into Wednesday.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather. Keeping a close eye on summer. The Pollen Count, sponsored by Ilogy Eye Drops.
Grass pollen levels will be high through the rest of the weekend and into the early part of next week, with dry and settled conditions on the cards, staying that way into the middle part of the week, but lowering where we do see any thundery showers. Bye-bye.
That's it from the weekend team. We're back tomorrow just after 6:30. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.